Hi, I'm Tegan from Scribner Auction in Wainwright, Alberta. We've been in business for over 20 years. No 2 days are the same in the auction industry. We are always meeting new people, going new places, and seeing interesting things. Let me bring you along for the adventure, excitement, and always entertaining world that is Scribner Auction. Hey everybody! So this week we're heading out to the McKenzie Collector and Farm Auction to go set up. We're on the road right now. I will show you when we get there what we have to work with. Just about get to sale site and it looks like we have to pull over because an oversized load is coming in. We're probably one township road away from where we need to be. We're arriving to the sale site. Now they call their farm here Grandview Farm, and you know what? They sure do have a grand view. Incredible. A lot has already changed since we were originally out here for our site visit. They've moved a lot of the stuff all the way over into the sale ring already. That car was all the way down, quite far away actually. They got it all drug up quite nicely. Almost everything's running. Nice lineup. This is going to be a good auction, but we still have a lot more to do. All of the smalls and antiques, discover them with me. Yeah, there really is some action happening. They're getting everything running. The lineup's coming along quite nicely. Alright, so I'm going to show you the room that I'm mostly going to be working in, and that is with the antiques. Take a look. We've got to take all of this down, turn it into groups, saleable items. Oh man, he's got cool stuff. Oh, that tea tin back there is pretty neat. Wow. Knife cleaner. Oh, really cool. Lots of tins, tools, just genuinely cool things. Look at this. It's got it really nice and displayed. Oh, what's this? Cool old piggy bank, that's neat. Yeah, I gotta get this all ready for auction. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already seeing some things that I'm interested in. There's stuff in every nook and cranny here, and this is just the one room. Plan on completely gutting it, getting it trayed up and ready. Wow. Well, you guys are going to watch this room completely transform to a saleable situation. Now this actually isn't in the auction sale, but Ian was really well known for this. He would take it to the parades and he'd have everything on here working. It means a lot to the family because this really shows who Ian was. He was super inventive. He had a purpose for everything. He made this incredible. We're gonna have this here on auction day, and the family's gonna have it working and everything, just to really show, give one hurrah to Ian. What a cool piece of history that he's made. Okay, so we're in the lean-to. This is where most of the auction's actually going to be happening. But we still have a lot of sorting to do in here, but take a look at this. Ian's extensive oil and gas collection. There's some old stuff in here. really nice BA collection. It's got the old bow tie logos even. Wow. I'll keep taking you down here. All of these pallets we're going to be selling. A lot of tools. And then his jack collection. Wow. Well, we have to completely transform this into an auction situation. Lots to do. Hopefully I'll be able to show you the entire process as we do it. Okay, so we're getting going now. As everybody knows, when you start an auction setup, you have to do keep, toss. Oh, what'd you find? That's cool. Sorry, again, keep, toss, and sell. So now we gotta figure out what the family's deciding to keep, what we're selling, and what just needs to leave. But here we go, we're starting. Alright, already making a dent in this room. Long way to go, but we've started. This is a super cool piece. It just was laying down and it doesn't really look like anything to anybody, other than the fact that it looks military green, but I think it's one of those things where you can see above that they would use in the trenches. Maybe I'm wrong. I might have to do a little bit of research. So I've been dealing with all of the things on the shelf here, and I found this really neat piece, but I don't know what it is. I might have to get Kevin involved. Maybe he has some sort of idea, because I have no clue, but it is cool. So I brought Kevin in. He's gonna tell me what this is.
This is a Pearson's nailer, patented, and it says January 26, 92, or 02? 92, I think, so that'd be 1892, I imagine.
Oh, wow.
This is before an air nailer, though, like a framing nailer. You'd load that up full of nails, pointing downwards, I'm assuming, and then they'd slide down, and you put it on a...
Oh, that is cool. So pre-air nailer.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Do-it-yourself nailer.
This is McCormick Deering WD9. It starts on gas and then goes to diesel. Runs like the day it was made. This thing is super cool. A couple weeks ago, this was not running. It was literally just sitting up at the sign, just looking really nice as lawn ornament. Now it is running, completely in use. Just such a cool piece of history. This is Norman, the neighbor. He's been here for the past couple weeks helping get everything run. He's done an incredible job. Here goes the Matthew Harris 55. What a nice tractor. The 76. Started right up. Oh, who doesn't like a square body Chev? That is awesome. Oh man, I like this. Well, day one was super successful. I think that we got quite a bit done. It might not look like it in here. We're gonna be back tomorrow, so hopefully I'll get this room emptied. It doesn't really look like I've done anything, but It'll come. All right, so it's day 2. We just got to site. We got the crates here. We're gonna get this all sorted and organized and ready to go. Stay tuned. We're setting up and it's just pouring. We're trying to move all of our stuff inside so it doesn't get soaking wet. We're making pretty good progress. Making trays and boxes. The wall is empty over here. Gonna start decorating it, making it look nice. Yeah, it's coming together. Well, it doesn't necessarily look like I've done a lot, but if you could understand the process, there's you gotta make it look worse before you make it look better. But when I was going through some stuff, I found this old weekly bean, which is kind of like a coffee news for the area, and in it I found an old sale bill from 2008. Okay, so it's time to call her a day. We got a lot done here. Still, I think we're gonna have to come back for another couple days for setup, which we were totally expecting, but it's starting to come together. It's starting to look really good. Check out the wall. The antiques. We have this trailer over here. This is our flat deck trailer that we're just loading stuff up on. Then we have their flat deck trailer that we're actually selling too. Pallets are lined up, crates are getting made. It's coming together, so you just gotta be patient. Got a lot more work to do, but that's okay, we don't mind. The outside lineup is looking really good too. They pretty well have everything running. Alright, well, I will see everybody, I guess, tomorrow. Bye. So it's Monday morning and we're here at the shop. We didn't go to the McKenzie site this weekend because we had a little bit of an extra thing happen. We had a huge delivery come in of farm toys, Lionel trains, steam engines. This date for this auction is coming up soon. I will let you know when. It's in September though, but you're gonna wanna see this one later, guys. This is such an incredible collection. But we've gotta get ready. We're heading out to Greenstreet. Still have a lot to do there, so yeah, see you there. About done setting up for the day, but the guys wanted to get all the pump engines going, so I've been videoing them. I think this is the last one, but yeah, they're quite enjoying themselves, and it's really cool to see these. These are they're like over 100 years old or very close to 100 years old. Very, very interesting. Still running like the day where they're made. We're just about done the setup. I think we have at least one more day. We're gonna come out here and really tie it all together. Then I have some crates and pallets I just want to mark to make easy for the auctioneer and the clerk on sale day. I'll show you some of the groups that we did make. As you can see, we got a little bit dirty today, but that's to be expected and welcome. Okay, so I have Peggy here. Peggy is Ian's wife. She's the one who's contacted us and got us to come in and do the auction. Peggy, a couple days away from the sale, how are you feeling?
Well, it's quite emotional, and I didn't realize that he had quite the assortment of goods or whatever. He always called them treasures, yeah. And he always said, they're not making this stuff anymore. And so you see, that's why I'd say, well, why? But he said, these are things that...
They're durable.
Yeah, they're not going to...
They made them good quality back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
But I
got-
was just amazed at what you people have found. And I just can't believe all, wow, it's just unreal what he has collected over the years.
Well, and
Going
he's
to all
collected
these
the
auction
good stuff.
sales every
Yeah,
morning.
yeah. He comes to a lot of our auction
Yeah,
sales.
going on January the 1st, New Year's Day.
Yeah, our
And
annual sale, he was always
Yeah,
there.
right. Anyway, yes. It's quite something, and so I'm just glad it's going to be done. And like for him, I don't know whether he really didn't want to get rid of stuff. That was his problem. We tried to tell him that, you know, you've got to get rid of some of this, but they were treasures. They were his treasures, and that's what he. Yeah.
Are you, you know, happy to get rid of it? To have
Yes.
the space again?
Yes, I'm glad to see it gone, because the thing of it is, people would come and they would help themselves, and things would go. And I know people they just seem to want to help themselves. They just think, oh well, this is old, but anyhow, to other people, it's treasures. And
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was to him.
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah.
He loved that.
Well, I hope that we can sell it and give other people a chance at his treasures.
I'm so pleased at what you people have done.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I'll get you back after the sale and we'll talk again, okay?
Okay then.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. It's a 1949 5-window Chevy. This thing runs and is super cool. The guys are just putting the hood down. I'll show you it going. Tell me about this 49 Chev.
As far as I know, this truck was purchased by Dave Lindsay, my great uncle, in 1949, brand new in Westminster.
Wow.
And he drove it, as far as I know, till the early 70s.
Okay.
And then it was parked for a short time, till us boys come along and thought it was quite something. We thought we'd try fixing it up, probably in the mid 80s.
Okay.
So we did a little work on it, and put a new clutch in it, and we drove it around, and probably for a better part of maybe a year, and then it got parked and other things come up, and it's that for the last 25 years.
But it still runs.
Yes, so it runs very well.
Okay, so it is the Tuesday before the sale. We're gonna try and get this wall handled, and then we have one more area to really get involved in, and we'll be doing that later. But it's really come together. We're just about done. Hi, Katrina. Okay, so remember that house I was talking about? Yeah, there was a little house at the top of the hill. Now this room used to be completely full of wrenches. All of the wrenches have been removed, but there is still a couple of treasures in here, and I will show you what we've found so far. Bunch of harness, lightning rod ball, that's really nice. And then there's some really good tins. So we'll pull all the good things out of this house and then we'll bring them down to our sale area. And yeah, I think we're just about done. We gotta pull all of the crates out and the pallets. We're gonna mark them, be completely ready for sale. Should be done by the end of the day, and then we'll only have to come back on Friday to bring our sound equipment and some of my office stuff. Hi, I'm Tegan from Scribner Auction, and today is Tegan Tuesday, and I'd like to welcome you to the McKenzie farm. Okay, you guys may remember me talking about this wagon earlier. Well, it's running right now, so I'm going to show you all of the moving parts.
So it's filling up here, and it's weighing there.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Now it's.
Oh really? Cool.
Put like clear water tub just so you can wash it.
Yeah.
So that's why he has a weed in there. That's why the weeds are there.
That's for peeling apples right there. Wow. Grain coming out here. Yeah.
Like it's just so much going on.
I know, I like the apple core.
Yeah. Yeah, the apple core.
Like the vacuum.
Did you see the vacuum?
That's supposed to dump water out of there? Yeah. Should I be priming it more?
Yeah, probably the leather's dry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, get another one.
Oh, sorry.
Did you see the sewing machine, the apple core and everything?
Making rope.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Wow. He's got everything on here. Does anybody know what that's for? Let me know in the comments if you do.
Put your cherry. It's your cherry.
Oh yeah, yeah it is. A cherry pitter.
That's a cherry pitter. Oh, this is a ice cream maker. Ice cream maker.
Use your dowels for making windows. Drill bit.
What's this?
Up the movie theater.
Movie wheel winder. It's a beater.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of those three up. Yeah.
Coffee.
Oh, this is so cool.
Do my nails.
There, you can do your nails. Oh, that's so much.
That works. Wow. What a unique piece. Well, we're about to leave. It is our last day here for setup. We think it looks good. It's done. The crates are done. We've got everything marked. The antiques are out. should be good. We're gonna come back on Friday. A couple more things to do, mostly office stuff and, you know, sound check. This is one of those sales where it's bittersweet to be done setting up, because you do become really close to the family. Get to know each other. You spend a lot of time together setting everything up. And, you know, we did know Ian from coming to the auctions before, so. It's the Friday before the auction. We got the sound truck here. There's a couple final touches that we have to do. We're gonna finish our catalog for the auctioneer, put out the tables for the live tables. Shouldn't be here for too long, and then tomorrow is the day. Well, they got it going. The age-old question, how many men does it take to get an auger motor going? Well, it's finally auction sale day. It is calm. The people just need to arrive now. We still have about 2 hours before the sale. We got here nice and early so that I could get some more stuff done. I had to put the terms and conditions out, all of our posters and signage. Yeah, 2 hours and counting, and I think it's gonna look a lot different here. As you can see, the junk wagon has been started and it has drawn quite the crowd already. Not surprised at all, that is such a unique piece.
Thank you. Next. Oh, look at this national stage. Your own Uncle Brian, 165. 165, 165. Sold! 160, that is my number. My number 383, thank you. White Rose! Oh my God, look at this, guys. Alright, we're gonna go here now. Now we're done the whole collection, one money. Yeah, now they put the yeah, 375, yeah, now 3. 3 across, 3 across, now 3 and a half, 375, 400, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, 475, now 5,
Okay, so we're halfway down the building. We still have quite a bit to go, but it's going very, very well. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. It's going very well.
Wow, it doesn't come any cooler than that one. It's a Cushman 1915 4-horse. Anyway, we're gonna go here now. Robert's on the 3, 4, 4, 5, 600. Robert's on the 5, gotcha now, $600 and they pay $5, 6. Once, twice, last call, 525. They're warning 525. And I sold it to this man right down here for $500. Robert. For the Massey here is 925. Going once, twice. Last call, 925. Sold it, $900 by your number. 465. Chevrolet, half-ton, 5-window. Absolutely amazing machine. This truck was brand new in 1949 at Lloyd Mister. That's a Chevy dealership in Lloyd Mister. Listen to that truck, you guys. This thing is all original. Like, you don't find this anywhere anymore. This truck's 70 years old. Listen to it. It runs better than my truck. 67 and a half. Yeah, no 7. 67, 7,000. 67, 7,000. I'm at 67, 7,000, 67, 7,000. 7,000. I'm at 67, 7,000. 7,000. 67, 7,000. That's what you'd put down on a brand new. Yeah, that's 72.50. That's 72.50. He didn't want to hear my stupid story. 72.50. 72.50. I'm at 72.50. Yeah, that's 7,500. 72.75. 72.75. 72.75. I'm at 72.75. 72.75. I'm at 72.75. 7,500. 75. You know what? That's what you. I'm telling my story now. 7,500 bucks. 72.50 is a bid. 7,500. That's what you put down on a new Chevy. 73. 74. 74. 73. 74. Still a bargain. Yeah, 7,500. 75. You can't get away from it. 75. 74. 75. 74. 75. 7,500. Fair warning. 7,500. Then I sold it for 7,400 bucks. Woo! Nice job.
The auction's almost done, but our feet are getting sore. There's Uncle Brian riding around.
What, guys, this is pretty cool. I think it's a 38 Chevy, right? Something like that. Yeah, it's a Chev. I think it's around the 30 in the 30s anyway. It's pretty cool. It's a Greenstreet leather, right? It's a pretty cool car anyway, guys. For the last night of the auction sale, you know what? It's always a good luck to buy the last thing in an auction sale. Alright, we're gonna go here now. Now we should have 400, 300. 200 bucks. 1, 2. I'm on the paper. I'm on the paper. 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm on the paper. 3, 4. Other 4, 4, 5. I'm on the paper. Yeah, 600, 5, 6, now 7. 700, 700. I'm at 700. One's going right. Last call, 625. 625. 625. And I sold the last item of the auction sale for $600. The buy number is 96. Woo!
So it's after the sale, and I have Peggy here with me. Peggy, how do you think the day went?
I think it went very well, and I was really pleased with the turnout. and the people that came and all the, oh, I was just amazed at some of the prices that people paid, and everybody was so good. You know, really enjoyed the day, and it was kind of emotional at times when there were various items that were sold. I kind of like, oh dear, and then I looked, and then there was some of the things that were sold, and I was like, oh, I'm glad they got that. Because I mean, they knew Ian, and that was the thing, and that's what I think was kind of very heartwarming for me. Is that I was so pleased that the way that
it seemed like you had a lot of neighbors coming in to support the auction.
There was a support, and there was the people that came, and they were genuine, like, oh yeah, they knew Ian, and they people that I didn't know. But they said, oh yeah, we used to had auction sales. But no, it's been, and the weatherman cooperated.
Oh, it was just beautiful out.
And the new people did a marvelous job. I don't know how you kept it up all
well,
day
thank
long.
you.
Yeah, and thank you very much for.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Yeah.
So you're happy with the whole auction experience?
Oh, yes.
Would you recommend it?
Oh, I would recommend, yes. I would, yes. Oh, it was very good. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, I'm pleased you came. And there. Well, you have a safe trip home now.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you to Peggy and her entire family for having us out to do that auction. It was an absolute pleasure to do that sale. Now, if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up below and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share this video with your friends.